guys, and welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are just joining me for the first time, welcome, and I'm glad you're watching my video. I added a cute little thing to this build video, and that cute little thing is myself in the corner, a little Snapchat of me from this morning. I really want to do a video with me like in the video, and I've done them before on a couple challenges with my kids in it, but it's hard to be able to find an opportunity to do that. So I was like, alright, well, you know, here's a picture of me from this morning, and so yeah, that's what I look like today, and I thought that'd be cool to throw that up in there. So I'm gonna just have that in the corner of my video for this one. Don't know if I'll do that every video. I'm just kind of playing around, figuring out what I like, what I don't like. This build is actually based off of a home from The Sims 2. So you may kind of recognize the layout a little bit. Not sure, but this is like one of my personal favorite houses that I used to play in The Sims 2. There was two homes that I always used to play. I can't remember the address of the other one. I did look it up earlier. I might build that one too. I did make it different though. I didn't want to make it exactly like it. The layout is the same up until one point. The master, I had to make it bigger, and you'll see that. But other than that, the layout of this is the same. I do have it raised on a little bit of a foundation because I think it looks nicer than if it's just flat to the ground. But for the most part, it's pretty much the same. I wasn't going for it to be like an exact replica. I just really liked the layout and wanted to make it a little bit different. And so my inspiration for this one, I was sort of thinking this would be a home that a young couple would have moved into, and it's not like, it's an older home and it's not brand new, and they add their own touches to it and they do a little bit of renovating to it, and you know, just a young couple. So I thought this would be like a good family for this house because it's only one bathroom, it's 2 bedrooms. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. I do have my son sleeping right next to me while I'm recording this, which is very typical in my videos. So right here, the route that I was trying to go, which I needed a little bit of light so I could see what I was doing, is I wanted, originally I was going to put some flooring in that looked like it was old flooring that would have been in the home, but then I came across an issue. Oh, right there. There's that new ceiling fan. I wish we had more options because it's so tropical. Hoping in the near future they come out with some that are more standard. I think it's a really good direction. So I wanted to add that. And I have the sliding door. But here's where I came into the issue is, okay, if it's old wood in this home and it has been refinished, or maybe it needs to be refinished, I don't think that they would have had it in the bedrooms. They might have. But I was like, I don't know. So I went a different route instead of doing the old wood and the carpet, where I'm like, let's say they just went up to the home store and they decided that they wanted to buy some laminate or vinyl flooring and stick that throughout the whole area. And then I have the pink flooring tiles in the bathroom because that is very common in older homes that you find where they have the pink and the blue and like the crazy color bathrooms. So I wanted to leave that as if maybe it was a project that they hadn't gotten around to. And but I was gonna make the walls crazy pink too, and I was like, oh, this is too much, I can't even handle this. So right here I cut ahead and I was like, I can't, it's too much. I cut ahead and I did some changing up of the wallpaper. Like maybe they decided that that was something they could do, but not the flooring itself. I try to make these homes kind of realistic. I don't want them all to look exactly the same like a designer came through. I want them to show personality. And in this one, I really want it to look like just a comfortable home that a couple just starting out would be able to by and put their own little touches on, and you know, life before kids. I love plants, and as you see, I have the little palm tree in there too, which is new. I really like it. It's so pretty. And I like that mirror in there. I was trying to find one that would be 2 spaces, which I don't think I mentioned this yet. I actually made this whole thing. I'm pretty sure all the outside too. Everything on the inside is base game. So, which is a big deal. I should have said that like pretty soon in the video. I'll make sure it's in the title. But yeah, I wanted to do a base game build on this because this is a base game home, and I thought it would be good that a lot of people would be able to download it and not necessarily have to use all the packs, because I know how frustrating that is when you go to download homes and you don't have all the packs. I don't have all the packs, and you're trying to find something and you find ones you really like, but they use every single expansion pack out there and you only have 2 or 3, and then the house just ends up not looking how they designed it. I know that it says that they will like replace things with items that are similar. I had one lot that I downloaded that they said they replaced a couple things, but I'm not sure if it looks as good as how they did it with the expansion, so I don't know. So yeah, I wanted to stick to base game. I put a lot of objects in here, as you'll see, that look shabby chic, and I thought, so a young couple, maybe they would have a lot of hand-me-downs, or they'd be going to thrift stores a lot, they'd be shopping and finding treasures on the side of the road, and that's why I really like the shabby chic style for this house, because I figure maybe she's really handy and she would be into refinishing. If you know me personally, have a great big spot in my heart for plaid. I love plaid. Buffalo check is definitely amazing. I have a lot of plaid in my house, so I saw this plaid bedspread and I was like, okay, we're gonna throw that in there. I feel like that would go really nicely with this house, so I love it. I was struggling though. I was struggling so hard with the curtains because there are just not a lot of options base game that I liked for this house. I really struggled. Those look terrible. I do change them. I find some that I'm like, oh, okay, I can make this work, which you'll see a little bit later. And this is the part I was talking about with this bedroom, where I was trying to fit it and I was like, oh, okay, it's a tight little bedroom. It's an older home. They moved in. Maybe they can fit stuff differently. And I could have stuck the bed in front of the windows, but me personally, and I know a lot of people do it and they like it, and that's cool, but me personally, I don't know what it is. I hate beds in front of windows. I really I can't stand it. It drives me insane. So I can't put a bed in front of windows, even in real life. Like, I'm pretty sure the layout of my bedroom, the bed was supposed to go in front of the windows, and I had to do it kind of funky because I will not do it. It's just so weird to me. I don't know what it is. It's one of my quirks. I just can't. So, in the bedroom too, another thing I struggled with was finding pictures I liked and things that would look good. There's a lot of antique-y type things, and I saw the price of this picture. I'm like, holy cow. There's no way a young couple would be able to afford a painting like this, but we can just pretend that it's like a cheap IKEA print or something, you know? And, that mirror, that is, I was gonna do some fancier stuff, but again, I want to make it look like they're not super loaded, don't have a ton of money. I had so much space in this bedroom after just putting stuff in, and it feels weird to me because I'm so used to putting pet stuff in there, because every single family I have has a pet, usually. So, you know, you can add anything you want to this house, especially if you have packs. Add stuff that isn't base game. And those lights, I love doing that. I love doing night lights, and that's why I stick them so low on the wall like that. They'd be a little plug-in that you would stick in. So I think it looks really cute having those down there. This painting I end up pitching. I do like that painting, but it bothers me that it's red in the background. I think it'd be really pretty if they had that painting with some more cool colors in it, I think that would be really, really nice. And so I didn't feel like it totally went with the look I was going for. And I like this desk because it looks like it would be from IKEA or something. And I know starting out, a lot of couples really like going to IKEA because you can get stuff cheaper. I know my husband and I went through like this huge phase where we bought tons of stuff from IKEA, and we still do, especially like for little kids. I'm telling you, like, they beat stuff up, so sometimes it's nice to just have like stuff from there. But at the same time, IKEA can get pricey. I'm telling you, like, some of that stuff you expect, like, everyone says, oh, IKEA is cheap, it's cheap, it's cheap. It's really not. Sometimes it's kind of expensive. And added some shelves up here. Oh my gosh, my voice is getting so dry. I don't know how I'm gonna do this for like 24 minutes, but I'm gonna hang in there and try to do this all in one shot. I added the shelves because I like having shelves in like the study area. It's nice to set stuff up on, and sometimes it's nice to put like your Sims photos and stuff around that area, and just cute little things in your office. And I added that bonsai thing. I don't even know why. I just figured it'd be something fun to do, so I threw it in there. Yeah, these curtains, I'm telling you, they were a struggle. It was definitely hard to find something that was like, yeah, okay, I like this. And then here I have like the little dining area I worked on, and I think this is where I hit my moment where I figure out what I'm gonna do for these curtains. These ones actually have pretty nice ones, and even though they're on one side, they look really pretty. And I know I've done this in another home too. They look really pretty when you like combine them together and turn it into one rod. And so I really like the way that looked, and I was like, yep, going straight to the bedroom, changing those out too. I wish they had more like neutral colors that match, but those are kind of the only ones I liked in this house. But they still look really pretty, and I like them. So yeah, sorry if there's like a little glitch in the audio here. Just kind of had to pause it while I was recording my voiceover. We're at the curtains. Okay, yeah, and then I added this rug, and I really like this. Was just playing around with the colors on it, trying to find one that looked good in the bedroom that I liked. And I love adding rugs. I don't really like putting carpet in rooms. I'm not a huge fan of carpet. I literally just don't like carpet at all. I wish that I had no carpet. So I like hard floors, and I like putting in like rugs and just nice little things. I added some gnomes here because I know for seasons, like, you know, if you don't have the pack, you can still have these, but the gnomes are really big and important for the holidays, so I threw some in there, even though they will appear on their own if you haven't already purchased them. In the dining room, I went with that kind of like distressed old feel again for her chairs. You'll see, I remember literally my own grandma had chairs that had like that little emblem at the top and looked so similar to those. So I was like, okay, that would be perfect. That would definitely be chairs that she refinished and threw in here, and I think they look really pretty. And then I saw the hutches, and I was like, yes, we definitely need to throw one of those in here too, and it just looks so pretty. And then that little room right there that I just moved the door, that was in the original build. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that room was supposed to be. I'm not sure that it was even a room. I don't know there was even a door to that, but I added one because I didn't want to have like two little spaces in there not being used. But I liked keeping it in there because I figured that is perfect if you have seasons to put your decoration box. That is a wonderful place to put that. And if you don't have that and you have laundry day and you enjoy doing laundry, that is a really nice space to put your washer dryer. So I like having that room there for options. I love that mirror. I feel like that would be another thing that she would have just maybe picked up from the store, or not from the store. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. I am talking way too much. That would be another thing that she would have just picked up, or maybe it was handed down to her from like a grandparent or something, and I thought it'd look really cute in the home. I was very limited on my decorating options, and I am such a decorator that it was kind of a struggle finding things for this house that looked good, because I love having paintings all over the wall. I don't like bare walls. Having bare walls, oh my gosh, I need to just stop talking. I'm tripping over all of my words now. Having bare walls just drives me a little bit crazy. It looks so empty, so I like to fill them up. I made this front patio look really cute. That bench seat, I believe that's from the new update too. I'm pretty sure that is, as with the chair that I added in the living room. Not yet, but you'll see it. Talking ahead of myself. I really like the new items. I think they look so nice and they fit well in this home. And let's see. No, this is where I add the couch. I did end up, that new painting too, I ended up re-adding that in a corner because I could not find anything that I liked for that corner, because a lot of the paintings in this game are like old pictures and like old fancy style, and I didn't want this to look fancy. I wanted it to look like they had older things, but not that they were older themselves. So I actually, that painting, I scaled it down and I ended up doing like a different version of it, and it looks really cute and it complements it. And the coffee table in here like is again with that set, and I know that's meant for older style homes, and it's like kind of cool how well it fits in this home with a bunch of modern things, so it doesn't actually look old or anything. It looks like, I don't know, like it looks like it's old, but it looks like it's been like refinished, and it fits in well. Like, I think this home has a good like lived in quality. It's really cozy. It's got all their decorations, and it could really use just your own Sims personal pictures and things like that. And here is the chair that I was talking about that I really like. I think it looks so cute. Sorry about the door in the background. I wish I had like my own recording studio where I could record this. It would be so nice. But I don't have a recording studio. I just have like a regular house. So it's cool though. I enjoy recording these. Even if it doesn't sound like totally perfect, you can always like just listen to the music or turn the volume off. But I like adding my commentary to kind of explain what I'm doing and why things look the way they are, and just my thought process behind everything that I add, just so you like get what I'm doing when I'm doing it. Kitchen, I wanted to look like they had done some updates, but it wasn't updated, so that's why I really liked adding the stainless steel appliances, because they would definitely want to buy new appliances. But when you move into a home, kitchens are very expensive. It costs a lot of money to renovate a kitchen. So I thought it would look really great if I had older style cabinets. But I was like, you know, one thing that's very common is to paint them. So while they may not have had the money to replace the kitchen itself, they probably went through and got like a kit and or just some paint and repainted it themselves. And I know the 2 different color styles in kitchens is really popular, and so I know that looks nice that they would have done it in 2 different color tones. And one of the biggest struggles that I had with this kitchen was that I always like to add backsplashes and stuff, and it was so hard because like with only base game, a lot of the tiles and things that I would use, I didn't have that I could use in here. So for a while I was really digging this wallpaper. I thought, okay, this looks kind of cool. It gives it a different vibe, and it gave it just like something so it didn't look really sterile or anything. But then by the time I started adding all the decorations and doing more to it, I did end up switching this out for a different tile that, while I would have went with honestly my go-to like subways in this house, it really wasn't an option for me in this build. So it still ends up looking really nice, and you'll see in the end and in the screenshots, I like how it turned out. And this kitchen was so tiny that I really didn't have the counter space that I wanted. I ended up, I was like, no, there's no way that a bar is gonna fit in here. I ended up adding just a regular counter because I figured this would be something that they could purchase and it wouldn't be a part of the original kitchen. It would be like something that they would just move in there. Because a lot of times you can buy like little bar butcher block countertop things that you can just stick in your kitchen, and so I thought that looked really cute. Like, I intentionally didn't match it, and I felt like that was a really good option for this house, and I thought it looked really nice. And maybe you just heard Maverick just do a little sigh. I swear these background noises just like make my videos, like, they are a hot mess. Everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, I just listened to the audio on her videos because she's a mess. Forgot to add plants to the backyard, so I wanted to add those. Originally I was gonna do this, not a budget build because I couldn't do all the things that I wanted to do if it was a budget build, but I wasn't gonna make it too expensive. But then in the end, I really wanted a fenced in yard. Like, I really wanted this to be fenced in, so I decided, like, alright, forget it, I'm already spending enough money. So I do end up fencing in the yard, which is perfect. Here I am just adding like the little details to the kitchen. I wanted to give some of it like that little coppery like look that's really popular, and the hose, and I'm just going through all these decorations that I have for the base game and seeing what I can get away with. I love this cute little picture. It was adorable. So I just stuck it on the door, and I know it's not gonna like move with the door, but we can pretend because it looks really cute on there. Like, you would just nail it into your door, you know. And I would love to stick some wreaths in this house, like the season's wreaths. Oh my gosh, those would look so pretty in this house. There are so many things in seasons, and like the laundry day pack, that would be absolutely gorgeous in this house. Maybe I'll make another version of it with those. I don't know, that's a lot of work for one house though. Like, when I first started making videos, I did 4 versions of one house, and it was exhausting, so that might have been a little overkill. But yeah, I'm getting to the end of this video. I took some really nice screenshots, which I will have added to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. This is such a cute little home that I will have posted up on the gallery for you to download, and I really enjoyed making it. I had a really great time, and it just looks so cute and cozy, and I put a lot of love into this one. I definitely made it how I felt that it would look cute. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much, and until next time, bye you guys.